All right, let us solve some selected questions in the theory part. So let us solve the first one, 1a. You know that for geometric progression, the nth term is a r n minus 1, where r is the common ratio. So that is t2 over t1 equals t3 over t2, like that, right, which is equal to r. So we're given three terms, which is t1, t2, t3. So t2 is 9 divided by t1, 7 minus 2x, is equal to t3, 5x plus 17 divided by t2, which is 9. Now what do we have? We cross multiply. So that is 7 minus 2x, 5x plus 17 is equal to 9 times 9, which is 81. And when we multiply this, we have 35x plus 17 times 7, that is 119, negative 10x squared, negative 34x is equal to 81. Now what do we have? 35 minus 34, that is x. So if you take everything to, okay, let me write it this way. Negative 10x squared, positive x, positive 119 is equal to 81. Now this is something as what? 10x squared, negative x. If you multiply through by negative, so negative 119 equals negative 81, right? So if you add 81 to both sides, you have this equals 0. Now this will be 10x squared, negative x. Now negative 119 plus 81 will give you 38. So that is negative 38. Negative 38, right? Negative 38, which is equal to 0. So once again, our AC will be what? That is negative 380, and our B is negative 1. So two numbers you will multiply to have negative 380, and you will add to have negative 1. What are those numbers? Something should come to your mind. 19 and 20, right? You know that 19 times 2 is 38. So 19 and 20 should come to your mind. So what else do we know? Now, to get negative 380, you can either have negative 19 times positive 20 or positive 19 and negative 20. But you should consider this. The sum must give you negative 1. Now, for the sum to give you negative 1, you have positive 19 and negative 20. So these two will give you the sum to be negative 1. So now what do we have? So we have 10x squared, negative 20x, positive 19x, negative 38. You wouldn't want to put 19 here because you have to consider the factors 10 and 19, but you should have the same answer at the end of the day, but it is easier this way. So now what do you have? 10x is common here. So that is what? That is 10x into x minus 2. Now what is common here? 19. 19 is common. That is positive 19. That is positive 19 x minus 2 equals 0. Now x minus 2 is common. Now if you take x minus 2 from here, you are left with 10x. If you take x minus 2 from here, you are left with positive 19 equals 0. Once again, just like the last problem we solved. So if two product equals 0, so x minus 2 equals 0, 10x plus 19 equals 0. Any of those two can be equal to 0. So x equals 2 and x equals what? Negative 19 over 10. So these are the values of x. These are the values of x. X equals positive 2 and x can be equal to negative 19 over 10 to have our radius. Our common ratio. Our common ratio. All right, x equals 2 and x equals negative 19 divided by 10. But you need to check if the two values will be our final answer. Remember, our ratio has to be greater than 0. So that is our common ratio. So you can check when x equals 2, it works, right? This is our ratio. When x equals 2, this will be, this is 9 over 7 minus 4. that is 3, which is 3. And what do we have here? So if x equals 2 here, that is 27 divided by 9, which is 3, right? So common ratio is 3, which is greater than 0. Now when x is negative 19 over 10, so r equals 9 over 7 minus 2, negative 19 over 10, which is 9 divided by 7, plus what? This is 2 here, 1, 2 here, 5, plus 19 over 5. So this is 9 multiplied by whatever this is, 35 plus 19, which is 54 over 5. So that is 5 over 54. Whatever this is, this will be greater than 0. So this will be greater than 0. So that shows these two values are correct. So these are the values of x. X equals 2 and x equals negative 19 over 10 works for our common ratio to be greater than 0. So in algebra, sometimes when you find the values of x, you need to check in your question given, because sometimes some values might not actually be a solution. So always check, check, always check. All right, so we will solve the next problem in the next video. So I will see you in the next video.